My name is Boniface de Souza. I'm a music educator, performer most of my life. This is the focus of my research about being yourself, an individualistic approach to music expression. I call this releasing the musical id. My research question therefore is, how do we release this musical id? David Kolb's learning style inventory. He proposes 4 learning modes. Using this as my guide, I began my experiments with Nigel and Andrew. So Nigel began with the concrete experience, and then when we reflected on it, I asked him, how do you feel about the piece? So he said, when I played the piece, I thought it was very sad. It was like you lost somebody. I said, okay, now you annotate the piece, right? And then you try. After annotating the piece, he played again. He was a little bit more fluent, but the sadness was still there. We then proceeded to the second cycle where I decided to provide images or visuals for him to see whether it influenced him. Suddenly it became a relaxing piece. He no longer felt it was sad or somber. So the visuals did make an effect. So now I give him a third cycle where I asked him, you choose your own visuals. So when he chose the visuals, although it was different, but it was still a relaxing kind of visual. His own choice of visuals allowed him a more personalized interpretation of the music and taking agency for his work. So my aim of using art and visuals to transform my pedagogy was to enable a more receptive and intuitive approach to releasing expressivity. I am thinking of using it in, say, classroom setting or maybe groups of 3 or 4. So although this case study had its limitations due to the number of participants, I am encouraged by the results and the effectiveness of this methodology to achieve my goals, to enable the ability to articulate emotions in true music performance.